Hello, my name is Son, and welcome to this episode 4 of my Dark Souls 1 playthrough. So, in the last episode, we continued exploring the upper parts of Lordran, and we came to this area, which I believe is called the Undead Parish, where, amongst others, we had an encounter with the blacksmith, which is right down below us, and we also had an encounter with a knight called Lautrec, which seems to have some sinister ideas. So it will be interesting to see what happens later with him um, if we come across him at some point later in the playthrough, which is of course not a given since this is a Souls game, and sometimes the NPC quests can be a bit vague and yeah. Requires you to speak to certain NPCs at certain times, or their quests will not be um, forwarded. So anyway, we find ourselves here, and the question now is, what are we going to do today? So obviously we have more to explore, and I have given it a second thought. So even though this is a possible way to go, I do think I want to try to take on this boss, the Prowling Demon, who is right below us here. I do think I want to take him on because I came very close to defeating him actually last time, and it was just a bit of what shall I say, lack of experience fighting him, and just really came down to the margins that caused me to lose to him. So I do really believe I can take him on. So I do think I'm gonna really go for it, see if I can defeat him, and maybe have a look what's outside once we go past him. So actually, that's what I do want to do. So yeah, let's just go for it. So yeah, here I should have blocked him. So I think the way to go is you want to lure him over to these stairs here, because then you can use the uh, uneven floor, the change in elevation to your advantage, and yeah, that means basically that you're able to avoid some of these attacks, even if you don't dodge or hold your shield up. So let's see if he will come over here. He doesn't seem to want to do that today. But yeah, obviously this is going to be a grind because, like I said, he is very strong for me to take on at my current level. But I do believe he is an optional boss, with that being said, because, I mean, there is a path leading into some new area here, but it's wide open, even though we have not yet killed him. So yeah, from the point of view of the developers, I think we can actually skip him if he gives us too much trouble here. But I want to kill him. I just want to kill him. It would be satisfying to get my revenge because he has killed me a couple of times now already. So. And also, I do believe I can kill him now because I sort of know how to deal with him, I think. But he does deal a lot of damage to me though at this stage. So I mean it does require me to be, you know, very good at evading his attacks. And one thing I also realized the last time I died was that he has a very long range on his melee attacks. So he was basically able to hit me from really far away in ways that I did not expect. And so I was just about to kill him the last time, but then, yeah, you see there, you know, that's a really long and wide swing there that can literally strike you from far away. So I was a little caught off guard by that when I died the last time, because I was just about to kill him. But I underestimated the reach of his swing there. But he should be a very hard boss. I mean, his moveset is not particularly complicated, and yeah, let's get him away from the wall though, because like I explained in the last video, I do believe that the best strategy here is to make use of his weaknesses, which are that he is one-legged and his mobility is not so good. So especially when you're behind him, he doesn't turn around that easily. But of course, if he is turned against a wall, that means that you know, you cannot make use of these weaknesses. So you want to draw him out and away from the wall here. That's pretty obvious. And these ranged attacks, they are not very difficult to avoid actually. And one thing I've had to get used to as well here in this game is to use my shield a little more, because I mean the dodge obviously works, but I don't think it is as good as an Elden Ring to keep dodging, because the dodge is much more clunky in this game. And that's why I do think that the shield is more of a, you know, useful tool. In fact, there you go, I really used my shield well. And that is the way to play this game, I think. So we are doing fairly well now, so far. So I think we're gonna get him. I mean, this looks very promising. But, you know, things can change. Like the flip of a coin here. So obviously, we don't want to get too confident or too cocky, because he is still deadly, and if he gets a couple of good strikes in, he can still take me out. But with that being said, I do feel like I have cracked the code, and that I should have a good chance here, you know, unless I really really become very unconcentrated, because obviously he is really struggling now, and I almost feel bad at bad for attacking him, because he already is injured. He's lacking his head, he's lacking a leg, and yeah, so it's almost like I am the bully in this fight, you know, at the moment. But then again, you know, I was not the aggressor. He attacked me first, so I guess maybe I shouldn't feel too guilty for trying to take him out. Yeah, so things are in my favor here now. He doesn't have much health left. It's just a matter of time. And there he goes. And what do we get for killing him? I wonder, what's this? Demon Titanate. Okay, so what is that? Shall we have a look? Yeah, I don't know what half this is. Was it a crafting item, perhaps? Does it mean we can, perhaps, modify one of our weapons? I don't think I want to do that, though. Oh, special amber. Well, I think I want to use my halberd a bit. So yeah, anyway, and maybe we can level up. We did get a few souls for killing him, I think. So we can have a look and see if we can perhaps level up once more. Yeah, should be able to. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with vitality. Should push my vitality up to 25 or 30. I think that would be a good strat. So like I've said before, this is obviously a melee build. So I am going to focus primarily on, of course, vitality you need for all builds, same with endurance, but then strength and dex, I think, mainly strength. So this is obviously a new area, and I'm not even sure if I am level appropriate for this area, but I mean, we can venture in here and have a look to see how strong whatever enemies that we're going to face here are. And here we have our first enemy, some kind of tree man, it looks like. Not an earth tree, not an earth tree guardian. Not that strong, I think. Okay, they have some ranged attacks. I got some kind of whip. So we just want to see their movesets. That seems like almost like a grab attack or something. A whip. But I mean, they are not that strong, are they? Ah, Darkroot Garden it's called. So do we go left or do we go right? I don't know. I mean, it's anyone's guess at this point, so we just got to, you know, pick a direction and see what we find. Okay, Darkroot Basin. So is this a new area, perhaps? It's not the same, not Darkroot Garden. Again, it's anyone's guess. So we are just exploring at this point. I don't know which direction is the correct one. So I guess the opposition will sort of give clues about whether we are going into an area that we are prepared for or not. You know, that's the way to gauge. Okay, so we got a new set of armor, it looks like. Wow, got a whole bunch of new stuff there, didn't we? But do we have a bow? Longbow. Yeah, we did get a longbow. But the stat requirements are 14 dexterity, which we don't have. Yeah, so no point in building this one yet. But that could be something to look into, of course. So how do we go down here? Well, so it looks like coming down here was worthwhile after all then, since we did pick up our first ranged attack weapon in the game thus far. Whoa. Okay, so let's see how strong this guy is. Is he someone we can take on at this point or not? That is important because it tells us whether we are prepared for this area or not. Looks very strong, to be fair. Yeah, dangerous to parry as well. It's kicking my ass. I'm not sure I should try to parry that. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna retreat. Chicken out here. So maybe we don't explore the basin for now, because this enemy was very strong. So I'm just not sure we're ready for it. I mean, I do need to work on the strat though to take down guys like him. So maybe if I work a little bit more on my parry, it can prove to be a worthwhile approach to dealing with those guys. But even then, he just was very strong by the looks of it. So I do think I am gonna hold off a little bit on exploring the basin at least until we level up a little bit more. Can I carry both the halberd and the battle axe at the same time? Maybe we could try a sword as well. A long sword. Or maybe not both at the same time. How do I unequip a weapon? I don't want to carry two unequipped axe here. Okay. So, I mean, we can try the sword for a little bit. See how we do. I mean, I do want to try some different weapon types. Let's have a look at the sword. Physical 80 plus 21. It scales with strength and dex. Okay, so it's more of a quality type of weapon, I think. Scales equally with strength and dex and requires equal amount of points in both strength and dex. But it's still a weapon that we can use. So we can just try it. I do want to, like I said, I have not yet decided on what kind of weapon I want to focus on. As for now, I am leaning towards the halberd and the battle axe as my two current favorite weapons. That doesn't seem as good as the halberd against these enemies. It's not as strong. But again, that has to do with the scaling as well. So yeah, maybe I will just go back to the battle axe. Can I wield this one? No. It's a dex weapon. Okay, let's go and chop some wood then. We don't go up here this time. Let's explore the next path. Darkroot Garden. Yeah, it is. What's that? It is pretty dark here, so I think, where the name is coming from. Okay. Two at once. Let's see if we can lead them into a narrow path here. So, we block one of them. Ah. Oh, I did not see that coming. It's a grab attack. Will he literally kill me with that? Almost. Almost. Okay, so you do not want to hug. Just chop down the wood. Purple moss clump. Some loot up there. Where is the other one? There was one more. Just don't want any surprises here. Large soul of nameless soldier. I wonder where the other guy went. Did he fall down, perhaps? Can be the case. So what's over here? It's just too quiet. It's some kind of gate by the looks of it. Locked by some contraption. Okay. This is obviously maybe a dangerous area. So let's just see what's here first. And I think 2 tree guys, maybe 3 are hiding here. Yeah. I can tell by the ground, yeah. I just want to lure them out one at a time. I don't want to end up in a fight with 3 of these guys at the same time. 3 trees at the same time. Can I backstab them? Or is that only against humanoid enemies? If there are such a thing in this game, I mean, everything's pretty much dead. Chop chop. Okay, why not? What do we have to lose? What's that? Okay, a big stone man or something. What? That's not nice at all. How do I dodge that? Because that is not fair at all. It's obviously something you want to avoid getting trapped in. Three guys are not too difficult. But I do wonder how to deal with that stone guy or whatever I should call them. So yeah, I have no idea how to avoid that. Do I have to be at a certain distance perhaps? Because you don't want to get trapped in that. Oh, they're up now. That is a little too much. This is a little too much. It's starting to get a little difficult here. So ideally you don't want to take on three of these guys at the same time, and yeah, you also don't want that to happen. That was nice. Nice way to handle that. It's like difficult enough when you got two of them. But three is just it's just way too excessive, I think. I don't know. Let's see if we can either sneak past or take on one at a time. Ideally, I just don't want it to come out. But I guess that's asking too much. It is just too much. We got one down. Two is doable. But the problem is we barely have any HP left. And we used all our Estus flasks just getting here. So that is, I don't know. Then we got that guy, but I don't know. Maybe we can sneak past somehow. Avoid waking him up. Because he is sleeping. But there's another one. Yeah, maybe this is the way to do it. No. Oh, fuck's sake. There's too many of these guys here. I mean, could try to make a run for it. Okay, so it's about the distance. When no, he's still able to do that to me. I'm not sure exactly how to deal with this. I must really be honest to say that. I mean, I don't know how to deal with these spells they are casting. Should I just try to run past them, perhaps? Run past everything? Hope it doesn't follow me. Same with the trees, the trees. I don't know. I'm a little bit confused, since I have not yet found an effective way to deal with all the enemy types here. But that's just part of the game when you play a Souls title. There's going to be trial and error. Yeah, let's just try to make a run for it. Wow, we're just aggroing everything here. Let's see if we can at least get this item here. I mean, you just don't want to deal with all this shit here. Do they follow me up here, all of them? Or do they follow me in here? No. And this is a boss fight, huh? Very peaceful music. Oh. And I cannot block these attacks. All I can do is dodge. Well, how do I attack him then? Or her? I cannot do much when she's just flying around, can I? Okay, she's coming down. That's good. Okay, so that's how this works. You just gotta dodge every attack until this butterfly comes down. I do think I need stronger weapons though. I mean, I feel my weapons are not good enough for the kind of enemies that I am faced with this stage in the game. So it is time maybe to use the blacksmith, decide on some weapon to level up. Calm down, calm down. Calm down. It takes forever though with this weapon. My weapons are just so blunt. Just don't inflict enough damage. Hmm. Oh. Yeah, but I mean, I do find my weapons to be not particularly strong. So I do think I need to go for an upgrade here, perhaps. Let's see what kind of weapons I have. So the battle axe and the halberd are my two strongest weapons. Hmm. I feel pretty confident I want to continue with the halberd at least. Well, I don't have any souls, so that's the problem. Maybe I can use some souls that I have. Okay, let's see if that's enough to reinforce my weapon. Okay, so did that change anything? Yeah, it did change it. I'll try. I'll try. Okay. I mean, it is better than it was. And it still annoys me that I have to make a run for it. But, wow, that made a huge difference actually. That actually made a huge difference to my attack power. One-shot it. Literally one-shot it. maybe it is doable then. So yeah, I do think I'm going to stick with the halberd. I like it, and it's a decent weapon. It just makes everything so much easier. So it didn't seem like the stone guys were following me, but the trees, they were following me all the way up. So maybe I should take them out, because even if I kill the boss, I will still be like attacked by these guys maybe afterwards and just get killed regardless, and I don't want that. So maybe we just try to avoid that. The halberd, it has like a decent range as well on it, so I like that. So I do need to figure out how to deal with these guys, obviously, as well. But not now, I think. Not for now. Okay, so I hope this can make a difference in this fight as well. Maybe try to stay a bit more away while she does her attacks. Not get too close necessarily. What's that? Took that on the chin, didn't I? Well, I certainly make more damage, so this is pretty much equivalent to the all of the damage I was able to do the last round, wasn't it? What I just did in this one attack here. Oof, that's hard to evade. So I can do nothing but wait while she's just flying around up there. Oh, that one's hard to avoid. Hmm. Maybe it can be done this time. Or maybe not. I mean, I need to improve my... Oh! That's new. I need to improve my ability to dodge. Yeah. So there's a phase 2 there as well, huh? So I am gonna give it another go because I really do want to succeed at taking out this boss before I end today's episode. Oof. I just aggroed everyone here. One thing I realized about this game is that the enemies are really persistent. They really like follow you around. Look at that. Even during the boss fight, it's just so eager to get past the foggy gate. Okay, concentration now. Whoa! I didn't know it can do that this early on. I thought that was a second phase or something. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just not up for it today, I'm sorry. I'm just not up for it. Oof. Hmm. Yeah, last attempt today. Does not start well, does it? I'm way too late for that attack. Because I'm not like I'm anticipating that attack, but then you get that other type. God, I just might as well quit today. And this boss is not even that difficult. It's a very frustrating boss fight though, because you cannot really do too much here. You just kind of have to sit back and wait for her to do her thing, you know? Keep a little more distance, that seems to help. very hard to dodge that. Oh no. Oh, come on. I had that. Yeah, it's like 0% chance I'm gonna beat it now. So, okay, one more go. One more go. Now, things did go fairly well for me up until this point, but obviously the game has got more difficult. Because I am having more trouble now. Hmm. Nice. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for today. I just think I need a break from this now. So obviously it didn't end too well, and it looks like I have met some challenge in the game. The boss seems to be not that easy. So hopefully I will figure it out. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's episode. So I just want to say thanks for coming along, and till next time.